If you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe.
I genuinely believe Goblin Curse is one of the most slept on cards in this entire game. Today we're going to be playing Monk Cycle with Goblin Curse Rage, Evolve Dark Goblin, and Evolve Cannon. The reason I say that is because when you're defending a big push, you want everything to do more damage to defend. So you put the Goblin Curse down, and then when one unit dies, it becomes a Goblin, which becomes a distraction for everything else that's attacking. Yes! This guy is one game away from 9,000 trophies. Our Destroyer, man. I get to be the one that ruins his day. And that puts a smile on my face. So what I'm thinking with this... Hang on. Speak of the devil. Goblin Curse. See what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh! It's got one as well. Please, avoid the bomb. Okay, we take that. Okay, I don't really know what the fuck's happening over there. I'm not used to seeing another Goblin Curse player. I don't know if he just threw that down just to show that he's like, you know, we're the same species or whatever. I don't fucking know why he did that. But what I'm thinking is, I played with Monk the other day, and I love deflecting stuff. Like, I forgot how fun it is to deflect cards with Monk. And then I realized, wait a second, I can do that, but I just need a little bit more attack. Such a laden click. Goblin Curse. I can play Goblin Curse, and I can play Evolve Dark Goblin, and I can play Monk. Okay, hold that thought. I need that fucking shit to just die ASAP. Oh no, why did I kill the skeletons? That thing's gonna fucking heal. Okay, you know what? Respect to our Destroyer. For his final game for 9,000 trophies, he decided, you know what? I'm gonna go with pay to win cycle. He's playing all the new shit, but then he's also playing Goblin Curse. He knows how to have a laugh too. And I love a man that knows how to have a laugh. That's what I say. This E-Spirit's probably gonna do terrible things for me because that thing's gonna heal. But I think the Evolve Dark Goblin beats the Evolve Witch, because there's no skeletons. All right, that's fine. You know what? He's got all... This guy might be actually out-goofing me. He's got Evolve Witch, he's got Royal Chef, and he's got Goblin Curse. And he's one game away from 9,000 trophies. And he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. I do think he should, though. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to just, like, rush and get 5,000 damage in one go. So I'm going to have to do the... I'm going to have to show our Destroyer the respect and beat him the old-fashioned way. Slowly, but surely watch the light leave his eyes. One of my favorite things to do as an empathetic human. Anyway, I'm going to go with this and this. That's not an evolved one. He's even got Mirror. Yeah, hold on. He's got Mirror and Evolve Witch. This guy's not fucking around. I wouldn't be so surprised if he had Clone as well. And so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking for today's video. I want to try and deflect Goblin Barrels, Fireballs, Rockets, range cards with the Monk. Use that to win the game. And then... Okay, this guy's clearly an inexperienced Goblin Curse player. That's not how you do it, mate. You can get a fucking lesson at Ken's University of Goblin Cursing, if you're lucky. But yeah, so I want to deflect a bunch of shit, and I want to Goblin Curse a bunch of shit, and I also want to use the Evolved Dark Goblin plus Goblin Curse as like bait. You know, people want to fucking kill everything in the Goblin Curse immediately. Like, all the troops become goblins, they want to throw a log or arrows down. And then my Evolved Dark Goblin has free reign. It can do whatever the hell it wants, and it can kill everything. See it back down in the Peasant Leagues, by the way, our Destroyer. And so that's what I'm thinking. It's like no one real win condition, but a bunch of goofy things that get damage over time, and that's what I live for. Even in board games, like, whenever I play any game, the most fun part for me is just being like, that's just like why I was put on this earth, just to fuck with people. Deep down, I just like to be a troll and do goofy things that are genuinely funny. That's what I like most. And right now, you know, I also like strategy. And there was a time in this game... Fuck! I didn't mean to play bats. There was a time in this game... That could have been way fucking better. That actually pisses me off. There was a time in this game where I actually liked this game for the strategy. But fortunately, I should say, there's two sides to Kenneth. And the other side is cunt. And so, because of that, I'm also able to enjoy this game for just abusing all the broken cards that they unintentionally put in the game and using that to ruin other people's days. Just like... And this dick that I'm playing right now... How many fucking cunts playing Mirror am I going to play? What is going on? And I've just realized now that my ad revenue's gone because I said the C word. But I've also just realized that this guy's got deflectable units for days. He's got the Cannoneer, which... Oh man, he's got... This guy is literally a wet dream for me right now. Like, everything is either Goblin Curseable or deflectable. Goblin Barrel, Goblin Gang, this is brilliant. So, what I'm saying is, I need to lock in for this one game because I know how tilted and genuinely angry I'm going to be if I lose this game. Thank God this guy doesn't have Goblin Barrel right now. I feel like he's got me in a situation where I'm just constantly low on elixir. I'm going to have to do this and the ability here. And then at least now that I got the ability down, I don't have to worry about some kind of small spell. I can just use skeletons to clear that up. Okay, I haven't got my monk in cycle for his Goblin Barrel, but I'm going to try and snipe this because I know he's going to defend it. And as soon as that gets one hit, it's all good. Alright, at least I know this is not going to get any damage. I need to stop letting him get chip damage. I need to have my monk in cycle for his Goblin Barrel. So he hasn't played a single extra... Sakes. Oh my god, bro! Stop! This strategy's actually gonna fucking work. He's got Fireball as well. If I can deflect like a Fireball and a Goblin Barrel, it is literally gonna be the greatest moment of my entire life. So, you know what? I'm gonna purposely leak here so I can go with a cannon so I can keep my monk in cycle. Okay. He might mirror the barrel here. Or is he gonna be scared by the monk? He's scared by the monk. Okay. Let's cycle this over here, and then I'm going to go for a prediction over here. Why did he play it all the way back there? All right, that's still fine. That's still fine. That's still so much damage. That could have been, like, crazy, but he also has log to recover, so I'm not, like, losing my mind over that. Definitely not losing my mind. At least the Evolved Cannon can kill that. We don't take much damage from the Goblin Barrel. Fuckity fuck. Here he comes with his Fireball, probably. No? Okay, that's good. And the Evolved Cannon's still lingering there to clean everything up. I'm getting my feet on the ground with this one. Let's do this again. Let's see what he does. Is he going to learn his lesson? Yeah, he's playing Princess this time. That's fair enough. I'm going to go with this and hope he kind of reacts with like a log. Okay, I was hoping he didn't really think about it, but this guy does have more brain cells than I initially thought. And, you know what? Oh my god, the Evolved Dark Goblin just went nutto mode. Is that what people say in 2025? Come on. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Come on, do it! Do the Goblin Barrel! Why did he not do it? Oh my god, why did he do it into the monk? I fully could have deflected that. He's too unpredictable. This guy's a god. He's a genius. I need to win this game, though, literally for my mental health, like, more than anything. Right, I'm going to go with this over here. And then I'm going to go with a deflection. So I can oh my god. He's giving me a godsend. Why has he done that? He has given me a perfect... Oh, the bats are going to take his tower because he's got Cannoneer. Damn, I like that I won that game. Obviously, that does put a smile on my face. I'm licking my lips. But I'm just so sad that I couldn't go for like a double... a double Goblin Barrel deflection and a Fireball deflection. That could have been absolutely nuts. At least I'm not slicing my wrists open because of... I gotta keep it more PG, man, I swear. You know, at least I'm not upset because I lost that game. Anyway, we won. We move on. Azag is the next victim, and he's also got Witch. I just realized, Evolve Witch buffed Goblin Curse. Ken's clickbait titles just got a little clickier. Please. Okay, that was absolutely disgustingly bad defense, but at least the job is done, and I kind of know what he's doing now. And we got another Cannoneer spammer, which means that I can play bats and shit in the other lane, and that forces out cards like Witch, like Spear Goblins, that I can then use my Goblin Curse against, which I love. And level 14 as well. That does make me so happy. Please kill that. It's level 14. It's going for the cannon either way. Alright, I smell a Princess of the Bridge, but I also think I just have PTSD from the last opponent. Before this video started, by the way, for some reason, I was just thinking about game, like, soundtracks and whatnot that I used to play. Hold that thought. I'm going to go super aggressive here. Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to tank this with skeletons. And rage. Apparently, I meant to play E-Spirit, but whatever. That's actually a good idea. I'm a little bit confused how the skeletons became goblins so quickly. Because the Goblin Curse normally takes longer to kill it. So what I'm thinking what happened there is the Cannoneer deflection must have had some kind of... Oh, wait. No, I'm an idiot. The monk deflected the witch, which does splash damage back on the skeletons and then turn them into goblins. See, that's the gameplay I like. The most stupid things that happen that you have to think about it. You're like, how the fuck did that even happen? That is what I live for. Alright, that's going to be a lot of goblins, and that's going to defend everything. Probably didn't even need the E-Spirit, but you know what? Funny. And he's just a spell, so I'm just going to go like this. I didn't know he had Evolved Dark Goblin. What the fuck? I guess I wasn't paying enough attention like I need to. But anyway, he's going to probably go for a big hog push. He's like, that's my Evolved Dark Goblin. I got to make the most value out of it. Okay. Alright, little bro. Let's go with this. Try and kill that shit. Or it gets too much value. Cards like Magic Archer are local pet. There's so many words I can't say. We need a new platform. KenTube. That's what we need. Smash like if you'd watch KenTube. Where only the most vile content makes it to the top. Anyway, that's a lot of goblins, and that's going to kill everything. And that's the thing, in the Rage as well, it's better than Evolve Zap. Evolve Scam, man. That's what Evolve Zap is, because if without the, look, I can play Evolve Zap, sure. But then if I zap a witch in a Goblin Curse, it retargets onto the goblins that just became, the skeletons that just became goblins, and then it will kill them. In the Rage, it doesn't retarget everything, because it doesn't have that retargeting shit. And then it also makes them quicker. It's like they've just snorted a line of coke and hit the crack pipe at the same time, and they're all just like, fucking, It's harder to react to that shit as well. So, because of that, yes. Why is everybody playing Goblin Barrel? I'm not complaining at all, because this is oh my god, it's another Monka. Everybody's playing Gimmick Cycle today. I get to do lots of deflections. That's what that means. Completely forgot my last train of thought whatsoever. And Witch, what the hell? Alright, well, I'm not going to have my Monkin Cycle for the Goblin Barrel to deflect at the start of this game, but that's okay. I'm going to go with a deflection now and just kind of let that counter that. Don't need to waste any more elixir. There's no point in going crazy with like a Goblin Curse. I can save the tricks and surprises for later in the game. Cycle to my Evolved Dark Goblin. I've got a lot of elixir at the moment, so I'm just going to waste it. That's what wise men do. And I can cycle a cannon. And, oh, I've actually got my monk ability again. Not worth it, though. A little bit chip damage. No idea how that monk took half the Mega Knight's HP away on his side of the map, but that's what we like to see. Good E-Spirit as well. I'm just doing things right now. Alright. Please activate my King Tower here. And I smell a Goblin Barrel. Why can't it just happen the way I want it to happen? Alright, this guy didn't do anything about my Dark Goblin on the bridge last time, and I don't want to play that into a monk. So I'm just going to do it again. We get a bit of chip damage. We take that. Where's the Goblin Barrel, little bro? Where is it? I know you want to play it. I just realized, why am I cycling like I can get back to my monk? I can't. It's already on the map. There it is. He's going to get some chip damage. That's fine. But now I know. Now I can hopefully get my monk in cycle for his next Goblin Barrel. Please kill it. Good. Yeah, I'm actually excited to, I'm excited to travel. I traveled the end of, or I guess it was like September last year, and I went to Finland for this Clash Royale thing, and the plan was initially, hang on, wait, he's not back to, okay, you know what, my monk's just never going to be in cycle for his Goblin Barrel, it seems. Oh, I want to do it so bad. That's okay. What the hell? I don't want that, like, hitting my monk around. Oh! How did it still kill it? I'm just going to go for a Goblin Curse to try and kill that. And that's the one bad thing about E-Spirit, is that it resets the thing in the same way that Zap does, and so the Witch just kills all the goblins anyway. Alright, we know what you're doing, little bro. Go for your little deflection, which is actually really annoying because I don't want that smoke. I don't want the smoke. Alright, I'm going to go with this. Goblin Curse, do your thing. Spawn some skeletons, please. Thank you. And then I get some goblins out of that, which Rage will kill that. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm saving my monk here because I know... No, if... I might have just lost again. Oh! I'm such a twat! Oh my god, please. There's still a chance. I fucked up so badly, but there's still a chance. Okay, let's lock in here. Okay, I have no idea how the tower didn't hit the monk there, but, you know, whatever. Please, in the Goblin Curse. Thank you. Kill the Witch. Okay. Will he go with... Okay. Let's make sure we don't die here. He's going to go with it now. No! It's not... Wait, it is actually the end of the world. Oh my god, it deflected, kind of. Okay, I don't know if he has a big spell, but I know he has Goblin Barrel. So... I'm going to go with this at the bridge, and I'm going to go for a Rage here to try and get some chip damage as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to go with this. Try and help out a little bit here. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I just realized that's going to get so much damage! Stop, monk.
I could have deflected his spells, but I'm too much of a fucking idiot!
Fuck.
just want to